Number 23 near purpose of journey. Nienti awu to coin. Very, very important. Very important because I was said who and I said state clearly what and I say what your purpose of stay is, and I say the purpose of your journey. Nienti awu to coin. I was say clear. No ambiguity. Clarity should be key. So we need a visit of family or friends. Number 2, tourism. Number 3, business. Number 4, cultural. Number 5, official visit. Study. Maybe a medical, surgery, maybe a sports, maybe a World Cup or Kosovo. Airport transit. Any other reason. Intia Udi to coin say it doesn't fall under any of these categories. Who select the order now the reason no. Or the specific thing now person now they are shareholder. But in most cases no, it should fall under 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It should fall under any of them. But then never say never. You select order now they are shareholder. For the purposes of this tutorial no, Akusia ever selected tourism because all consider show person who clock na boba in who was Switzerland na the other person didn't need so or call for tourism. Into you jump straight to number 24. Number 24 is talking about additional information on your purpose of stay. We need basically one near opese okoye na ode baby unyaya opese okoshe anase as part of your itinerary no wo kwa koshe any da opese wutu kwan any da opese o returning about chrome what you say nti eniema baako miensa we was say a womb as part of additional information of the purpose of stay. So we'll assume Akosia is going for your selected tourism that into your court for Ensrashe. So we can put this here into Akosia betimiachro. I intend to visit Switzerland for tourism and sightseeing. No, actually date, from this date to this date. My itinerary includes visiting key landmarks. Into our itinerary, should have the places I open visiting. But no, you're detailed. But on the visa form, you can only mention Bakum Yenubi, so that any bebre into mention where no Bibia Obeda or visited these places. In this case, Olympia Hotel. So I'll be staying at Olympia Hotel. It was Zurich, Switzerland. And my employer will be covering the cost. Inti say, baby Akosia ye juma ewo esroha, which is Akosia Beauty and Spa. Say the manager and I say juma no any sponsor the trip na. Then Akosia will write any employer any sponsor trip no. Say a juma ni Akosia dia. Na say a juma no ye no, a juma no bank account inti a juma na sponsor trip ne dia. Akosia ebe type my employer in a sponsor trip no. But Akosia ye juma wo beauty salon ho. Na say onwa no sponsor no ho a no actually say and I will be covering my expenses. What I say? Indeed, this is how it looks like. I intend to visit Switzerland for tourism and sightseeing from this date to this date, and my itinerary includes visiting key landmarks such as A, B, C, D, and then my hotel. I will be staying at so and so hotel, and then my employer will be covering the travel expenses. For the purposes of this meeting, you better say baby oye jumano and fa na kwenti no hoka. Dear, you go straight to number 25. Member state of main destination. Member state of main destination. The baby I walk on, which is in this case Switzerland. A bit tricky. One thing here you get it mixed up. So Akosia ko Switzerland. And now remember there were 29 states in the whole Europe. So and then the main place, and I said the first point of entry, baby or in this case should still be Switzerland because click it only, and I say I type it only Switzerland. So baby for Kahwa. Now the next number 26 me I could explain it. First point of entry. So in this case, now I chose Switzerland. The first point of entry would be Switzerland. So we type Switzerland again. It's a bit tricky. So the number of entries and predodo say na obepese obewura Switzerland. Oko obeba obesanso akọ. Ebia na for business purposes into be here multiple entry. But we are leisure. So in most cases, a single entry. Say base omobeche multiple entry, no problem. That one should be more per and I say own discretion. But who select a single entry? Who select it double entry? Your purpose of stay, should explain why you want double entry. But obi oko for insertion you don't need double entry, and I said 2 entries, and I said multiple entries. So single entry should be fine. It should make sense for obi oko insertion. Okay, so we come down here. Near intended date of travel. Remember, additional information your body to be or say you're going to university from date way to date way. Let me quickly copy and then come down here. So this da omubisa intended date of Jan tida obeba omukrumo and as a da opese utukwan. In this case, since your stated date we were additional information, we are going to use the same date here. Your case will be different. Maybe I'll be tukwan on the first. The other core additional information, same date you come here. Yeah, so yeah, copy now and save my video in a shorter. Yes, so you have a 15th about 21st, which is give or take like a 7-day trip. But since we'll be leaving the Kronos on 21st, it's a 6-day trip. Yes. Then let's move to the next one. Honey, fingerprints collected previously for the purpose of applying for a Schengen visa. What printing as in biometrics that for Schengen visa application bida na why bida. So unye bida obe type no. So why bida obe chere date any serial number ne ade ka ho obi beka sticker number. So in this case, Akusia attempted that or applied that. This is our first time. That's why we are filling the form together in the first place. So we'll type no for the purpose of this tutorial. So number 29. Number 29 to maybe in a different video, but in this case, it does not apply to Akusia because Akusia call one country per. Or type here Switzerland or call one country in the Schengen area and come back. So number 29 does not apply to Akusia. Moreover, better still, I don't want to go too much into it. Let me just jump straight into what Akusia will need, and in subsequent videos, these ones will be explained into details so that the video will not. So 29 does not apply to Akusia, so we will not bother. Let's jump straight to 30. Surname and first name of the person inviting Akusia. In this case, tourism and Akusia ni mobia wo Switzerland. And you'll be an invite no. Yes. Say and you'll be an inviting dear. Then we need to put the name of the hotel on Obekwa Kotena no. Some could be an inviting ya the nipa ni din and a besheho. But in this case, and you'll be an inviting on one or concert. Into the hotel no better than din and a besheho. Your core additional information hotel needing so we'll just go and copy for because of time the copy and then we'll just paste it what I said and then next line here, address any email of that hotel into the hotel na ya cho so ha no ni address ebehye ha. You should have the address in ebehye aha. And then the next spot no any phone number. So you better copy ewa ha for the purposes of time. hotel way phone number ni maybe a baby or person or cordano call instruction. This one will be too expensive, so you look at a cheaper hotel and answer where you can afford. I will not use the word cheaper, an affordable hotel actually. I beg your pardon. Indeed, your number no, you're the better hotel the number no, every better her. Well written. Indeed, because and you'll be an invite here no. Apply to us. High name and address of person, organization, and as a company doing the invitation, and as a here does not apply to us. Until obviously the next question also does not apply to us. So let's go straight to 32. Cost of traveling and living during the applicant stay is covered by who? Wakwentu no ho ka no. Hwan na efa ho ka? Between the and shedam koye. Hwan na efa wakwentu no ho ka? Travel expenses, who is taking care of it or who is sponsoring the trip? Is it self-funded and as I sponsored by somebody else and as I sponsored by Wejuma and as a employer? In this case, was remember, fill it for me and say the travel expenses are paid by my employer. So the number one possible answers, number one does not apply to Akosia. What I said, it does not apply to Akosia. So we will go down and go and select sponsor. Na Nejuma ni din ewo ha. Eye Akosia se okaya Akosia Beauty and Spa. And then the means of support. Nejuma ko na sponsor no omo ma ne sika na ode aba anase omo etua bibia kama no bebi obeda to obeko omo etua car obefa car rental just everything is paid. They are friend all expense paid trip ni bi no bi anase ode cash na beba anase sanka Akosia ni mobia accommodation ni there maybe it's already provided any other nti yebeka say Akosia be wo sika kakra hye no ho, but essentially all expenses paid me anyway because ye tua kaba bibia timisi do crack sika we ewo ho in case of anything. Yes, and then we jump straight to 33. Akosia form here ye feel agent na feel man ni nua bi na feel man ana no ankasa na feel or the nipa no ni details ni din ni first name ni surname e di behye ha no the nipa ni address abaha no the nipa ni telephone number so abaha hwe se obedi no kra obi na feel ma nipa ni details enkoso one of feel yen so in this case me chew se ni obe feel no so obviously yemfa obi edi nche ha because Akosia nkasa na feel for me. Then you should do that's about 33 questions depending on who you are. Subjective. Inti obi will be answer about 28, obi so be answer 25 because of who, and obi so will be feeling in because of nipa baya, nipa niye, nationality, any other they all comes to play. Inti form ni the general form for almost everybody, but some of the fields does not apply to you. So a 33 questionnaire. You're making sure you go through in some few minutes, and yes, our video no will be long. So the specific spots I'm in the subsequent videos, my baba chair was say na bibia aye kama nti ahano ujia tum eniama ba kumienu aye for terms and conditions and I say signing application form where who show consent and I say just we are aware of whatever that you are trying to apply for, and I say whatever information out there to honor. Number 2, that information out there go honey no creme to the best of your knowledge, no creme out there to honor. This a form there. To be honest, do not lie on the form. Make sure say you provide every information in all honesty. Okay, Who scroll it down are basically talking about that, and then the translation. And this is where baby crow oh yeah Accra baby Accra na ye fill form no nti ye becho Accra Ghana and a date nti and a date and then here will be your signature. Now what sign? Aha. But in this case here, filling online, which is who filling online now, ultimately edit, we mistake that ultimately just backspace and then you delete. You print this form and then you sign. So electronic signature, no problem. But if unibia will print it, document in here, now sign it, so this is basically how to fill the form, and I'm gonna put it together in a nutshell, so that the video will not be long. Details I use here for the purposes of the tutorial. Yes, so all case very different. So we book your appointment. No acquire submission. Say a embassy hall. Say a high commission hall. Say a VFS. No acquire submission. Somebody emailing so wherever. Then you do that. So this is basically how it is done. So comment it, share video, na like it, and on ebetimi aboa ma ya bro videos such as this very one. Catch you on the flip side.